This is Charlie Stocker and Ken Dietz with Hey Garden Guy Charlie Stocker. And these are one of a number of videos that we are doing here at Ken's house on Red Bank Road. We'll give you the address at the very end. Let's give them the address now.
815 South Red Bank Road.
815 South Red Bank Road. He encourages people to come over on the weekends, in the evenings, not so much during the day because you have a full-time job. But if you want to see magnificence in progress, folks, you've got to come to this place and just see the number of species and types of plants that he has, so to speak, under one roof. Well, we talked about banana plants, and you gave us a good feeling about how to care for banana plants, those that are hardy, those that aren't. Answers a lot of my questions. Now I want to look at elephant ears. So tell us a bit about how you got involved in elephant ears, where they came from, how tall they can get, number of varieties, etc.
I've got about 25 different varieties of elephant ears right now. There's about 4 cold hardy ones that can stay out during the winter. Other than that, all of them are tropical. You have to dig them up and bring them inside for the winter.
And when do you do that?
Usually in October, before your first frost.
Okay.
And you just store them for the winter and then bring them out in the spring. They will look bad and not want to grow inside, but they're going to be dormant. Now,
this is the 5th of June. And in the 5th of September, the camera would not be able to see us, would they?
Right.
That's how tall all of these elephant ears get that are around us. Anywhere from 10 to 15 foot tall of elephant ears, right? Now, what soil do you use that affords them to grow as lush and green as they are now? What do you do?
I use a lot of things, anything that you can compost. And everybody has trees, so you can use all your leaves. Don't put them out for the trash. Use them.
Yeah.
Put them around your plants, all your table scraps, eggshells, coffee grinds, all that. Tropicals love it.
Dried blood meal, bone meal, etc.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything that'll compost.
Okay. Show us how deep your compost is.
Yeah, I've been composting here for 18 years, so this soil goes down over a foot.
And it's just as soft on the top as it. That's unbelievable. What happens when it hits the clay? Because we have a Hosmer type of clay around here.
Yeah, that's another foot down here. And if you, as you're shoveling and digging, you can mix that clay in with this compost and it'll break it down.
But it's not like you replenish that organic compost every year, but it just keeps layering and layering and making it an even more valuable environment for the elephant ears every year. And in fact, for all of the plants.
Yeah, all the plants love it, but tropicals really love a good composted soil.
So you have the composted soil, you have the overhead trees, so we're in an understory environment, but do you have many problems with insects or disease?
No insects or disease on the tropicals at all.
Well, how do you, what maintains that?
That's a good question. I really don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
Because it's a natural environment? That you do everything as natural as you possibly can?
Yeah, and I think the only thing that really bothers the banana trees a little bit is Japanese beetles. They will get on there. That's the only insect.
And you don't do anything for them, do you?
No, you know, pinch them off.
Yeah.
There's just a few. They don't bother too many things.
Well, this is Charlie Stocker and Ken Dietz with Hey Garden Guy Charlie Stocker, asking you to like us on Facebook, because that is what helps us. But we're going to finish this particular video out by turning it off now, and we're going to go to maybe 5 or 6 different type of elephant ears and just do some still shots on them and let Ken say exactly what that variety is and how tall it will get. So follow us along, folks.
Hi, this elephant here is Jack's Giant. This is a very large growing elephant ear. It can get up to 10 feet tall, with leaves 3 to 4 foot wide. And it's a very easy one to take care of. This one down here, right below it, is called a luster. It's a black and green variegated elephant ear. It gets about 4 foot tall at the most, and it can actually grow right in ponds, right in the water. We have another variety here called Mojito. It's a really pretty leaf, variegated blacks. It gets a little bit of white speck in it. And then that one will get 3 to 4 foot tall. Not a real big grower. And then I thought I'd show you one right here that is a cold hardy variety. It's called Big Dipper. And this one can get 6 to 7 feet tall. It holds a little bit of water in the center of it. It has a real pretty purple stem. We have one right here called Limeade. And it's another variegated one. Real easy to take care of. And this one will get 7 to 8 foot tall. All these are small now, but in another month they really take off and will be huge. This one here is one of the largest growing elephant ears in the world. It's called the Thailand Giant. From this small plant, it'll be 10 feet tall and 14 feet wide in 6 weeks.